Hi, welcome to the training session of the AdvancedSaw 18V-140. My name is Norbert and with me in the studio, Dino, our product expert.
Hello.
We already know, also in our portfolio, Bosch portfolio, a lot of different jigsaws. Dino, could you please give a kind of overview about all the main benefits?
The main benefit of the new AdvancedSaw is of course the very high cutting capacity of up to 140 millimeters because of the brushless high performance engine. And we have also here a very high suction rate of up to 85%.
Impressive. Yeah, we know a lot of different application fields, especially for the standard jigsaw, like cutting laminate or wooden slats or even cutouts in the kitchen. But what is the classical, the typical application field for this tool?
You can also do all these standard works, of course, with the AdvancedSaw, but this is best for roofing works or building carports, for example, because of the high cutting capacity of 140 millimeters. That means you can really cut very thick beams like that one. And I will show you in a second. For that, of course, also is very comfortable this pendulum action. That means you can here go up in 4 steps. And so the saw is also very fast. And you have here the STS system in the front. That means if you want to change the saw blade, that's also possible without any keys. You only put the saw blade, press it in here, and then it's fixed automatically. And now, of course, we have to put on our safety protections for the eyes and for the ears. Then I can show you how strong this tool really is. Yeah, and as you can see, now the saw blade, if it's hot, for example, you don't have to put it in your hand to release it. You only press here this button, and then it's released automatically, and you can put on the next saw blade. And this saw also is very precise, not only in big beams. Also here with that special saw blade, you can have very precise and very smooth cuts in normal wooden materials. And as you can see here, this is a special saw blade for very smooth cuts. But here we put on the pendulum in the maximum for very precise and very nice cuts, very smooth cuts. Put it off.
Okay.
Yeah, if you pull it off, then on 0, then you can see the difference. You can see here very smooth and very nice this cut.
Okay, powerful and precise. If we have a look on this thick material, Dino, to be honest, it needs a lot of power to cut.
Yeah.
Even this. Wouldn't that influence the runtime of the battery and as well the runtime or the lifetime of the motor?
That's the reason why we implement here the brushless engine. The brushless engine has a runtime or a lifetime which is double as high as a standard engine, and it's very small and very lightweight but very powerful. And in combination with our Xenon technology, the tool is very efficient and very energy saving. That means that you can work with a standard battery of 2.5 ampere hours, for example, up to 20 meters in wood.
Okay, great. Dino, another question. I can see here the switch, and this switch will regulate exactly what?
This switch regulates a blowing function.
Okay.
That means you have here a blowing function in the front so that you have a better view to your cutting line because it blows away the dust in the front. But if you want to use the suction function in the back, so in combination with your vacuum cleaner, then you don't want to blow away the dust, of course. And so you can switch this off. And now you have the full suction function in the back. And now you have a vacuum rate of up to 85%.
Okay, cutting line was a good hint. What about the cut control?
Of course, also we implement here the cut control, which you know from all our other saws. That means you can follow better your cutting line in 90 degrees and also in the 45 degree. And if you want to cut in 45 degree angle, You put away this sliding guard. That means if you have, for example, a surface where you don't want to have scratches, then you can use that. And here, if you here release this adapter, then you see the small screw inside. And with that, you can regulate this blade, this aluminium foot blade, and bring it to an angle up to 45 degrees.
Impressive. Yeah, we heard a lot about the benefits and the features of this tool, but it wasn't all, right?
No, we have some more. So here in the front, when I put in the battery, you can see we have here a LED light for illuminate better the view to your cutting line. And also in the back, we have here the battery status indicator that you see how full is your battery.
And not in the scope of delivery, but as an additional accessory, we can find this.
Yes, our parallel guide, and it's not only a normal parallel guide. If you see here the back side, we have here this adapter, and with this adapter, you can use this also very easily for circles, cutting circles. And as you can see here, this groove, this fits, of course, to our guide rails, which you know from our other saws, like our circular saws.
Yeah.
And this fits here in this guide rail, and this is very good for very long cuts.
Okay. Now we heard everything about the benefits and the features, and as well for the accessories. Let's have a look on this battery. You see all those batteries in front of the table. What would you recommend to be used, especially for that strong applications?
Of course, you can use all our 18-volt batteries and also the batteries from our partners of the Power for All Alliance. I normally use the 2.5 ampere hour battery. That's pretty enough, as I said, up to 20 meters. And of course, if you have more applications, harder applications, and you want to work longer, then take a bigger battery.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, to summarize a bit, what we can see here is a further member of the 18-volt battery system from Bosch Home and Garden. We have a brushless motor for a longer lifetime and a better performance and a powerful performance. We have the Sinion technology for a longer lifetime and a perfect energy management between tool and battery. We have a cut control, a sliding blade, we have a blowing function and a suction rate of up to 85%. And as well, battery indicator and a working light.